What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to my channel. The Critics' Choice Awards literally just ended a couple of minutes ago. I know I do not look my best right now. I planned on filming this video tomorrow, but you know what? I'm just so hyped up because of what just occurred. I have to film this video right now because literally for the Oscars, for Best Picture, Best Director, and Original Screenplay, it is anyone's game. We had three major surprises tonight that we were not expecting, and also a little mini surprise as well. So I am going to start off with the mini surprise, go to the screenplay categories, best director, acting, and then best picture. I apologize. My face is like all red. I was screaming upstairs. I mean, for all the years for me to not do a live reaction to these award shows. But you know what? I just decided this year, you know what? I'm going to take a break. Maybe that's a mistake. I don't know. But this was surprising. So I am filming this video right now. It cannot wait for tomorrow because this reaction is insane. Absolutely insane. Okay. So the show started giving away Best Acting Ensemble. Now, the winner was Conclave, which that was the little mini surprise because I was kind of expecting the award to possibly go to Wicked. There's also Anora that could have been a very strong contender in that category, and even possibly Amelia Perez. Now, even though Amelia Perez is under such controversy right now with the star and also the director, keep in mind that the Critics' Choice Award voting occurred before the controversies really came to light. So anything that Amelia Perez won was not affected by that information. But it did not go to Amelia Perez. Best Acting Ensemble went to Conclave. So, okay, that kind of set the tone. Little bit of a surprise. But here was like, I think this was the first major surprise, okay? So, Best Original Screenplay. I think we kind of all assumed that Sean Baker for Anora was going to take this category. He did not. The surprise was Coralie Farge for The Substance. I was screaming. You guys have no idea. I was so thrilled that she won because it just seemed like Sean Baker for Anora was the lock in this category. Everyone was predicting that Sean Baker was going to take this. Either him or Jesse Eisenberg for A Real Pain. I know Jesse Eisenberg was also in the conversation for this category, but Coralie came out of nowhere and she took it. So that was the first major, huge, shocking win that we were not expecting. And also, because she won for The Substance, that made me think that Demi Moore was kind of more of a lock for Best Actress win because they really embraced The Substance. If they awarded The Substance with Best Original Screenplay, Demi's got this. You know what I'm saying? So that made me happy. That was encouraging me just a little bit. So that was our first huge surprise. Crazy. Now, adapted screenplay, this was not a surprise because pretty much we all predicted that Peter Strawn for Conclave was going to take this, and he did. So that was not a shocking surprise. That was, okay, he won. Okay. So I'm not going to go over the technical categories, just to let you guys know. I mean, I could just mention them really quickly. There's no like huge surprises here for me. Editing went to challengers, which is more than deserving of that. Production design, and I believe also costumes, went to Wicked. Very deserving of that as well. Yes. Hair and makeup went to The Substance. Thank goodness. And cinematography went to Nosferatu, I believe, if I'm scrolling. Yes, cinematography went to Nosferatu. So there's just a little taste of who won in technical categories. Okay, so now let's get back up. All right, we discussed screenplay categories. All right, our next big shock of the evening, Best Director. Okay, Best Director category. I think we all assumed that Brady, it's Corbet, apparently. I was saying Corbett before, and that was wrong, I guess. Brady Corbet, I think we all just assumed he was going to win. He won the Golden Globe for Best Director. And so, okay, he's probably going to take it all the way. No, John Chu won for Wicked. What? And the reason why I say that this is now anyone's game for the Oscar is because John Chu is not even nominated for Best Director for the Oscars. He's not even in contention for it. So this is crazy. This is absolutely insane that John Chu won this award. Such a huge surprise. I'm not hating on it. I mean, honestly, the only person I did not want to win is Jacques Audiard for Emilia Perez because of his outspokenness in a really, really bad way. I did not want him to win at all. But anyone else, I was perfectly fine with. So John Chu took it. Amazing. Incredible. Was not expecting that at all. All right, moving on. Best Young Actor or Actress went to Maisie Stella for My Old Ass, just to let you guys know that. I thought she deserved it. She did a good job in that movie. Okay, so now let's get into the acting categories. And honestly, all 4 winners, I think they're going to go all the way. I think SAG, BAFTA, Oscar. Okay. Best Supporting Actress did go to Zoe Saldana for Emilia Perez, which I personally am happy about because even though all this controversy with the film right now, Zoe Saldana has nothing to do with that. And to rob her of her performance would be devastating because she does not deserve that. She's not a part of this. That's her co-star. Just because they're in the same movie, she should not be punished. So hopefully going forward, she does not receive any hate, or not hate, but like hopefully she receives what she deserves is what I'm saying. Because for me, even though I did not like Emilia Perez, the movie, Zoe Saldana, sorry, it's like 11 o'clock. I'm tired. Zoe Saldana was the best part of that movie for me. I thought she was the best. So if anyone deserves anything from that movie, it is her. So she won. And then Best Supporting Actor went to Kieran Culkin for A Real Pain. He's going to sweep. I can guarantee you that. I mean, maybe not at BAFTA. I don't know. Maybe for some reason. I can't tell you the reason why, but I don't know. And then Best Actress, you know it, went to Demi Moore. I was scared for just a second. I thought I was scared because we did have 2 surprises, 2 shocking wins, and I thought just for a second that maybe it would go to someone else. Just maybe, but no, the critics' choice went to Demi Moore. So now she is 2 for 2. All the acting categories are 2 for 2 right now. So that's why I'm saying pretty much the 4 acting categories are a shoo-in to go all the way to the Oscars at this point. And of course, Adrien Brody for Best Actor. So that was a no-brainer. They all won. They're all 2 for 2. Okay, so now the final category that we're going to talk about, this was the most shocking win of the night for Best Picture. Of course, you have Sacha Baron Cohen announcing who wins Best Picture, and he kind of like misleads the crowd just a little bit because he mentions Adrien Brody's name, and obviously he's the star of The Brutalist, so I automatically assumed that The Brutalist won, but then he said Anora won Best Picture. What? How did this happen? I know Anora was very much loved by many critics. So, I mean, this is the Critics' Choice Awards, so obviously that is probably the reason why. But is this movie really going to overtake The Brutalist at the Oscars potentially? I don't know about that. I don't think so. I don't think that's going to occur. But when Anora was announced for Best Picture win, that's kind of the reason why my face is so red right now. I'm calming down. I'm starting to calm down. But I was like, what? I was like screaming like crazy. I could not believe it. I could not believe that movie, not saying that it's a bad movie, but going up against like The Brutalist and Conclave, and I thought possibly Wicked was going to win Best Picture because the director won for Best Director. So I thought, wow, maybe Wicked has a chance to sneak in and win Best Picture. No, Anora snuck in and won. And the reason why I'm so baffled, let me put my other phone down. The reason why I'm so baffled is because Anora did not win Best Original Screenplay. So for it to win Best Picture was really just out of nowhere. If Sean Baker won for Best Original Screenplay for Anora, and then it won Best Picture, that would make more sense to me. But it just seemed like at the Critics' Choice Awards this year, they just wanted every single movie to have a little piece of the pie. You know, like every single major movie pretty much won an award. Conclave, Brutalist, Wicked, Amelia Perez, The Substance, like literally Anora, every single movie won. And The Wild Robot won Best Animated Feature, which I was very excited about that as well. But you know what I'm saying? Like literally every single major film got an award, was honored. It was no one movie that just swept every single category, which I do enjoy. Because if you have an award show like that, it gets a little bit tiring and a little bit boring and very predictable. So this year's Critics' Choice Awards was fun. It was very, very fun because it just had me guessing like the entire time. I had no clue what was going to happen except for the acting categories. Once it was Zoe and Kieran, I was like, okay, it's going to be Demi Moore. It's going to be Adrian Brody. So as of right now, moving forward, I think for the future award shows, the solid four for the acting categories, that's who it's going to be. The remainder of award season, because everyone is 2 for 2 right now. So I really don't think that's going to change. The only possible way Demi Moore is not going to win the Oscar is Fernanda Torres, because Fernanda Torres is not nominated for anything else this year, I believe. So her only other shot to win is the Oscar. She won the Golden Globe in the drama category. Demi won in the comedy category. So if there's anyone to give competition for Demi for that Oscar, it is Fernanda Torres. And I know a lot of you are totally behind Fernanda Torres. She may win. She may pull the upset. I don't know. Anything could happen. I feel like this award season is crazy. It's crazy. It's so unpredictable. But like Best Picture, I have no clue at this point. I mean, I want to say it's going to be The Brutalist, but I don't know. Literally, watch it be Wicked. I have no idea. This is nuts. And then Best Director, you can't go by the Critics' Choice winner, John Chu, because he's not even nominated for an Oscar for Best Director. And there is none for SAG because that's acting categories only. So BAFTA has a Best Director category, right? Yeah, I believe. There's so many award shows. I'm sorry. I can't keep them all straight. But it's baffling. Really, really baffling right now. What was I doing? I don't know. I don't even know. It's late. I'm tired. But all I know is I had to react to this award show tonight because it would not be as hyped up tomorrow. And that was my plan. I was going to record this tomorrow after work, but you know what? I had to do it tonight because it was just too crazy and too good not to record right away. So that is what happened at this year's Critics' Choice Awards. Everything is up in the air right now. It's insane. It's crazy, but that's what I love about award season. I hate predictability. I love when they mix it up just a little bit. And the Critics' Choice definitely did that. So comment down below and let me know your thoughts about the award show, if you watched tonight, and your future predictions of who you think is going to win moving forward. Don't forget to like and subscribe before you leave, and I'll see you next time.